It's alright.
Oh my god!
Yo guys, what is up? Max with no Borderlands 3 video, and today we got a ginormous patch out of nowhere that addresses concerns and like things that people have been asking for like over a year. Huge changes. We've got weapon buffs, increases to bank size, changes to the geometry of the Guardian takedown. The new vault card is here. It drops today, including a ton of new cosmetics, new weapons, new grenades, new artifacts. It's crazy. I hope you guys enjoy the video. We have so much to talk about. If you do, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, guys, let's get right into it. So to start us off, vault card number 2 drops today, which is Borderlands, basically like equivalent of a season pass or battle pass. Remember that this is included if you own the director's cut or season pass 2, and if you do not, you do not get this content. But vault card 2 is here, and you will be able to work towards one vault card at a time. So you're going to be in the vault card menu, be able to select which one you want to earn XP towards, and each one will have its own challenges. And the cosmetics here look absolutely awesome. My personal favorite is Zane getting like shades, hat and glasses, and like the Hawaiian shirt looks absolutely amazing. Mo's looking great. Flax head is awesome. These are references to Tales from the Borderlands as well. We've got a new weapon skin, which looks really nice. And most importantly, new gear. I do not currently have any information about the gear because it hasn't come out yet, but I will have videos covering. We've got new SMGs, new grenades, and a new artifact. Funny that we're getting 2 new SMGs. I'm really looking forward to these. I really want to know what this artifact is. I cannot wait to find out. And looks like a new Torg explosive grenade. If you guys already know what these are, let me know. I don't recognize any of them from like Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2 or Tales from the Borderlands. But yeah, vault card 2 drops today. So next we get into our hotfix notes, and there are a ton of changes here. Not all of them are like super game changing. So like there's a lot of ones that address sound issues and texture issues and crashing issues and menu issues. Those I'm gonna leave out, and you guys can read about them in the description or in the pinned comment. The biggest ones though I will be addressing and mentioning to you guys. So first off, bank SDUs are being increased to 100 additional spaces, which is an awesome change. 500 bank slots, can't wait, and it's probably going to cost a lot of money to upgrade to that. Next up, they're changing like the Guardian takedown. I did not see this coming. They're removing the last platforms before the final boss. They're changing those like platforms that were floating and moving, and you could fall and like reset all your progress to air jumps. So don't know exactly what air jumps means, but I'm assuming you just jump over and you're good. You're not gonna fail there, which is amazing. I know a lot of people, and myself included, have failed those jumps, and it's really frustrating. So great change there. Next up, they addressed a reported concern about visual stutter, sometimes happening on Xbox platforms. I think I saw a lot of people mentioning that they're having stuttering issues on Xbox, so I wanted to bring that change up. Good stuff there. Next up, we get into some character changes. They address a reported concern that the Beastmaster was sometimes unable to reslot their action skill if it was used before respecking. This happened to me all the time. So many times I had to save and quit after respecking because I just couldn't slot an action skill. So great change there. Next up, we have some gear fixes. These are a lot of things that I've made videos on or talked about. It was actually like one video that I covered all of these things, and they're all getting changed. They updated artifacts that buff shock or corrosive damage to shotguns, so they only act as intended rather than also buffing shotgun damage. Basically, if you rolled shock on an artifact in the primary slot, you also got shotgun damage. I can't remember if it was that or vice versa. That has changed, so it doesn't do that anymore. Next up, all the like hidden Mo's annoyance. After exiting Iron Bear, gain 160 splash damage for 18 seconds. That is the increased shield capacity is removed from that. It was an unlisted effect. The next 3 mags having increased reload speed and handling, they removed the unlisted incendiary damage from that. And the gunner annoyance that gave you next 2 mags increased fire rate and 20% critical damage, they removed the unlisted incendiary damage from that. If you guys did not know, those annoyance were like double dipping. There were 2 annoyance, and they'd give you unlimited. You would never run out 125 incendiary damage, which was kind of wild because you'd get 100% incendiary damage or 125 incendiary with fire rate and critical hit. Super, super strong. Glad they fixed that because it was definitely not intended. Oh, also they did some fixes for like widescreen support, or ultra wide support, which I've definitely seen people have issues with. Next up, they increased the amount of piles of iridium that can spawn in base game maps, so you should be getting more iridium while you're running around. There should be a lot more iridium piles spawning, so hopefully that's the only real iridium thing that I've seen. I know a lot of people want more iridium to do more rerolls and do some of this endgame content that require iridium, so that seems to be our only change there. Solid one there. Next up, we get to our weapon adjustments, and we've got some weapon buffs. Oh my goodness. To start us off, the Embrace the Pain is getting increased weapon damage. Let's go. Awesome. Assault rifle. Very glad they're buffing it. Honestly, there's so many like COV assault rifles that like just kind of feel the same to me. Honestly, I really like the Embrace the Pain that doesn't immediately trigger like, oh, it's that weapon. So good that it's getting increased weapon damage. The Chandelier is getting an increased weapon damage buff. This thing was it's been a meme. It's a pretty terrible weapon. It's like the dollar store recursion is getting increased weapon damage. It should hopefully be really good. The Echo Toric Pistol is getting increased weapon damage. This change is super interesting. I think you guys are gonna really like this one. The Hive is getting a buff. It's getting increased weapon damage and increasing the speed of the projectiles that spawn from it. I cannot wait to try the Hive. And lastly, the Vosk Death Grip is getting increased weapon damage. It's been very mediocre for a very long time, borderline unusable. So the Death Grip is getting increased weapon damage. And with that, we conclude our changes. There are a ton that I didn't mention here that are just like crash changes, visual changes, like enemy changes that are like behavior stuff. So if you guys want to read all about that, be sure to check out the whole notes. But yeah, super exciting stuff. I'm going to be live when this video drops. I'm going to be live over at twitch.tv/Moxie, checking out everything. Would love to see you guys popping over to the Twitch stream. It really does help me out a ton. And we're going to be messing around with the things. I should have a vendor video for you guys. We'll have videos on all the weapons and if they're good and all the new pieces of gear. So exciting. It's been a little while since we've got any real significant update to Borderlands. It was getting a little scary there, but I'm so glad that we are getting this huge change. That is it for the video, guys. Take care, enjoy yourself. I hope all this new gear is really good, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, guys. Take care. Peace.
Was putting